Hey, Saggies. What's up? It's your friend Dharma Jane. It's October. The veil is thin. The sun is shining. The tank is clean. Clearly, I have a bunch of kids. Okay, so this is the love spread. So we're going to do a yin and a yang, which means two sides of the relationship. A he and a she, a yin and a yang. This is a great reading for cross watchers. This is Palo Santo. It's the holy tree, and it smells really awesome. So, I'm doing solar year readings. So right around your birthday, you can expect an hour or so long video of what you can expect for the entire year. So look forward to that, and look forward to your cross watcher solar year readings. Okay, so calling in guides, calling in angels, calling in anyone from the highest good for a message. Hold on, they said flip your deck. They, when tarot readers say they, we mean our guides, spirit guides. So you have a whole team of people who do not incarnate in your lifetime, but rather they hang out with you and help you along your path. So some of my cards needed reversals. Let's see what's up. Okay. What is the heartbeat of this relationship, please, Spirit, for Sagittarius? Okay. 9 of Pentacles. No kidding. Virgo just got that. Except I feel like this is like finally coming into being independent. Finally coming into a place where like, yes, I can finally do this and I can finally do that. And all of these things that we talked about is finally I'm available for this. And I feel really, really excited about that. And with we just had the Aries full moon last night, and it's like that fired up energy kind of is like going right into Sagittarius. Like, yes, now I'm at a place where things are good. And so it's like now I'm actually going to take these for the heartbeat. We're reaping rewards, okay? The 7 of Pentacles talks about plant. You have a lot of planting of seeds happening in the first couple of cards with Pentacles. And then you get to the 8, and that's when like the apple tree is full of apples and you can just pick it and you can pluck it. It's just it's almost like this somebody in this relationship doesn't want to do it. Like they're not really passionate about it. Like they have the offer, they're going to take the offer, but it's like, because I mean, look at her face. She's like, all right, fine. That's what that feels like fine, but but there it is. I mean, that's reaping the harvest. Ooh. So for the feminine, what's crazy is that while we have somebody who's in the middle of their harvest, they're still like a little bit out of their element. And I think maybe for some people it might be having a job or something that isn't any fun at all, but it gives you like the financial stability that you were looking for. So, I mean, there's a balance there that needs to be addressed. But the Queen of Fire still yet, you know. Where's the yang in this relationship, please? The Star. They're also getting what they want. I mean, this partnership, it's like everything that was needed to fix this is there now, or coming there now in October. And the yang is like, all right, everything, you know, this is what I manifested. I manifested my partner to have so that they could help me. And this yang is like, or yin is like, well, you know, I have this job, but oh my God, it sucks so bad. But, you know. And so the masculine, though, here is we have a couple here. We have a power couple. I always call that when it's the same sign, there's a power couple. But one big thing that I'm noticing here is that even though everybody seems to be getting what they want, nobody's really happy. And I think what's important is that with this Two of Rods, somebody needs to like go ahead and decide. Because I think that these people were battling for a long time. Probably over money. Probably over the fact that this Nine of Pentacles wasn't here. And it made everything really difficult. And so even though that now we have everything we want, there's this like still need to argue because that's what we've fallen into. And so the decision needs to be made to accept the blessings and then work with that energy and let go of this old, well, I've been angry at you for 10 years or whatever. What does the yin want? Ten of Cups, of course. This card always shows up in this position. Everybody wants the Ten of Cups. So it's like, even though I have the money, now I want the love. I want to be fulfilled with my pentacles, and I want to be fulfilled with my cups. And, I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory, right? I mean, who doesn't want the Ten of Cups? What does the yang want? They don't know. They don't know. But you have the moon and the sun, so that this often, the moon and the star. When I see cards like this, I mean, it's the star, not the sun, but I do often see these as an eclipse. But they don't know what they want because I think that this feminine has been so angry and fired up and passionate about the way that things went that I'm not sure that this yang knows where they stand. And that's okay. Conversations can fix those kinds of blocks. Speaking of blocks, what's the block for the yin, please? So, okay, we were talking about the yin being old school mad at this yang because of stuff that happened in the past. So there's either kids involved or this is a soulmate. And they probably did some cheating or did something dirty that they shouldn't have been doing. And it was a long time ago, but that's kind of what started the fight. And then the money issues came in with it. And so this is like the block here is if you want your soulmate and you think this person is your soulmate, you have to let go of the stuff they did in the past. Because I feel like for some people it was done like literally like 10 years ago. And we're still like, remember the time you cheated on me? Which, hey, I mean, don't cheat. If you don't, seriously, if you don't want your woman to bitch at you forever for cheating, you could, not cheat. Just trying to be Libra about it, right? There's always that option to not accidentally slip into someone else's body. Just saying. And for the yang, what's their energy? I mean, what's their block, please? They have 2 twos. So I'm not really sure what's up with this yang. I think that this independence over here that this yin now has, they're like, well, now that they can take care of themselves, I could actually leave if I wanted to. I mean, do I have to stay and keep getting berated for the stuff that happened 10 years ago? Or can we fix it? Can we move on from that? What can we expect for an outcome for October, please, for this couple? So the seven of Cups upright talks about having lots of options. The Seven of Cups in reverse, that's like coming to a conclusion. That's like picking out one of the cups and then you have the Four of Pentacles holding on to with the messenger, the Knight of Cups. So I think that by the end of the month, this partnership will come back together. I think that with this new happening here, there's going to be some time of transition. And I think this queen over here might be a little fired up. Like, well, now I have this money. I don't need you anymore. And this king is like, well, you're right. You know, but what about the fact that we're soulmates? What about the fact that I have 10 cups for you? What about the fact that I keep offering you 10 cups and you keep kicking them over because of something that I did so long ago that I keep apologizing for? Am I saying to let people cheat on you? Nope. But am I saying that if you want to stay with somebody who did something bad to you, that you need to let it go? Yeah. I mean, yeah. If your choice is to stay with somebody that you know hurt you, you have to let it go. Because otherwise, all you're going to do is sit there and stew and be angry at each other and hurt this person, and they're probably going to hurt you more. And if you don't release the toxic energy, I mean, it's absolutely possible to clear out a space within the same relationship and bring in new energy. This 10 of Cups is available for everybody. But if your head is in the way of it, like your thoughts and things that you're holding on to, you know, it's not going to get better. This is a mental game. Why is the 9 of Pentacles here, please? Why won't this card release? Oh. King of Cups. The Devil. So, I hate to say it, but for some people, this queen at this new job has found herself a new king. But the problem is that she's karmically tied, literally handcuffed to this person. And now there's competition. Now there is choices to be made. What is the Queen of Fire? Yeah. So this is talking about trying to get clarity about the injustices that have been had. Oh my God. I feel like these injustices are so old. So old. Like there has to be some kind of statute of limitations or whatever that's called on like how long you can be angry at your partner if you're going to choose to stay with them. And please understand, I'm not trying to downplay what happened, but please understand that what I'm saying is if you are choosing to stay with someone that you know has hurt you in the past, you have to let that go. Because otherwise you're just going to live in this nasty cycle forever. And here she is, this Queen of Fire, like, remember the time you did this and that? Like, I'm still not over it. And it might have been with a earth sign. Or this could be like just another indication that now I have my own money. Now I have my own way. Now I'm practical. Now I'm stable. And so I'm gonna right these wrongs right now. Why is the Star here, please? See? Oh my God. This is a power couple. King and Queen of Pentacles, because there was things that went on that should not have gone on over here. Oh my God, that's the 3 of Cups 3 times. So maybe we're finding out something new. Maybe they did something new. Or it's just an indication that they're not happy anymore. There's been too much damage. Why is the 10 of Cups here? Yeah, they want a tangible offer. They want someone to be like, I can help you out, but at the same time, they still want their soulmate. But they're not balanced. That's justice in reverse twice. They are not at a place. I just feel like in the deepest depths of the heart of this yin, that they're like, I love this person, but they're not good for me. They're not good for me at all. Every time I trust them, here comes the Three of Cups. Every single time. But I know that they're my soulmate. What do I do with that? How are those scales supposed to balance? What's with the moon here for the masculine? They don't know whether they should leave or not. There's the Two of Fire again. That's twice. Trying to make the choice about what they should do. About what their happiness is. They want the Nine of Cups, which is like everything that they could ever want. And the yin wants the Ten of Cups, which is all the love. But it's not balanced. Here's another scale. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. I think that they might think that it's not fair to leave this person. Why is the Six of Cups in reverse over here for the blocks, please? Yeah, God, this yin is just not very happy. But the good news is that they're willing to put in effort. And this is an important card for a block because this is Spirit saying, you know, let the drama end. Let it end. Whether, and for however that works out for you, whether that means actually breaking up or letting go of what has happened in the past and moving on. Because until then, it's going to be shady outside. You're not going to find any sun. You're not going to have any victory until these things are let go of. Why is the Two of Air a block here? Yeah, because they don't want to move on. They don't want to move away. But they are just full of anxiety. They're tired of fighting. They can't sleep. And they're just not happy with, I think, the way that this yin maybe talks to them. They're just disappointed with the love that they chose, which would be this person, but she's not happy with you either, pal. But I don't think that these people want to break up. I don't. I think that this yin is longing for like old past nostalgia. And this yang is longing for an apology. Or a softer tone. Why is the Seven of Cups in reverse, please? So, wow. Seven of Cups again. We have two people at the end of the month really considering their options, but they're still coming together, just like with empty cups. And you know, that could actually be a good thing. You have this whole brand new start, and we're on a more sturdy foundation now. So now maybe if we come together with empty cups, we can fill them back up together. Because if you don't, this is the High Priest saying, if you don't just go ahead and accept the option that's given to you and that you're not going to let go and you're going to stay with each other, if you don't let go of all of this arguing and fighting and all this past stuff, while these two people are still together, it's never going to turn up right. It's never going to be solid and sturdy. Can we get some advice from the fairies, please, for the yin, please? This is, I love this, especially for the yin. This is the wild woman. Her name is the green woman. She's a wild cat. Check her out. She's got crazy hair. She's out running around with her, like, critter that she loves so much, and they're having a blast. And this is just another indication of what I was talking about over here, and that this yin is still all pent up with this old past thing. And this is like, have have gratitude for the lessons that you've learned. And then when you move on from this, there's like unlimited potential. There is just anything that you ever possibly wanted could be created, but you can't create. And that means in this relationship, if that's what you want, but you can't create things in old stagnant energy. It's already gone. So whatever had happened in the past, if you want to stay with this person, the High Priestess is saying, you know, you have to change your viewpoint completely about who they are. Some advice for the Yang, please. Yeah, inner transformation. It's the Death card. Might be a Scorpio. But inner transformation, what's her name? Melly. I think what's important here is that this yin doesn't want to split up with this yang, but at the same time, this person has to be willing to change. Because as long as these same actions keep getting exhibited with this Three of Cups, she's never going to trust you. Ever. So you have to, if you want to stay with this soul partner, you have to change completely. And she has to be able to see it. Because if she doesn't, she's not going to trust you. And so at this point, the ball's in the Yang's court. Like, if you want to stay together, fix yourself. And don't get me wrong, everybody needs fixed, but the cards are asking for a complete and 100% inner transformation. Can we get a final outcome card, please? Or advice, anyways? Oh my goodness. Yeah. You don't need any more advice. The fairies are like, obviously, and look here, bottom of the deck, karma, spiritual connection. This is the singers are my favorite because the singers just elevate everything. And so this card is about spiritual guidance or fairy guidance. And this card is about like understanding that this connection is divine. Excuse me. Understanding that this connection is divine and that the karma that you receive is because it's very twin flamey. So everything that happens over here also happens over here and vice versa. And that in order to get this symmetrical flame in the twin flame relationship, you have to give as much as you take. And that's calling for this yang to have an inner transformation, and that's calling for this yin to trust again. Okay? That's nice. I like that. So, long story short, if you want your partner, you can have it. Period. That's all I have for you. Look forward to your solar year reading, which is coming up here in a couple of weeks. That'll be the entire year just for Sagittarius. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And until next time, have a good one.